doors asking one dangerous question. How far can we push a human before they break? And what happens if we learn how to rebuild them into something else in the United States? One of the most infamous examples later partially exposed was a program known as MKUltra. But what most people know is only the surface. Officially, it was about mind control and interrogation techniques. Unofficially, it became a playground for unethical science. People were dosed with powerful drugs without consent, especially LSD prisoners, mental. Patients, soldiers, and ordinary citizens were used as test subjects. Some were told they were part of a study. Others were told nothing at all. Some were locked in rooms for days, with blaring noise, flashing lights, and repeated messages designed to shatter their sense of self. The goal was to see if the mind could be wiped clean and rewritten. But here is the part. Governments prefer you never focus on many files were destroyed before investigations began, and many experiments were never documented at all, meaning what we know is only what survived. The Shredder's survivors later described hallucinations that lasted years, memory loss, paranoia, and emotional collapse. Some never recovered, some died, some vanished. And when families asked questions, they were told there were no records because officially nothing happened across the ocean. Similar experiments were unfolding in other countries. In Canada, patients seeking help for depression and anxiety walked into hospitals and were unknowingly subjected to something called psychic driving. Doctors used extreme electroshock far beyond accepted limits, combined with drug-induced comas and repeated audio messages played thousands of times. The idea was to erase mental illness. But what actually happened was far worse. Patients lost years of memory, forgot their families, forgot how to read and write, and, in some cases, were left like children in adult bodies. The program was funded quietly with foreign money, and when exposed decades later, governments admitted only partial responsibility. Compensation was given to some victims, but many were excluded because their records were missing, destroyed, or classified again. The same pattern: denial, delay, destruction, then silence. But mind control was not the only area. Governments explored. There were experiments on biological weapons, radiation, and chemical exposure. During the Cold War,